Bangladesh. Amid the unending attacks on Hindus in Bangladesh, the former Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has spoken up, blaming the interim head of the government, Mohammad Yunus, as the mastermind of the attacks on minorities. In an audio released by the Awami sources, Sheikh Hasina has slammed the Yunus administration for the series of attacks on temples and churches. Referring to the unabated violence on minority, Sheikh Hasina pointed out that mass killings were being carried out in Bangladesh through a meticulously designed plan.
তার সমন্বয়কারীরা এবং ইউনুস তার মাস্টার মাইন্ড তাদেরই ঘটানো, তারই লাশের পর লাশ ফেলেছে। এমন ওই আমাদের জিয়া রহমানের ছেলে যেটা লন্ডনে বসে আছে তার একরা সেও কিন্তু বলেছে লাশের পর লাশ করে তাহলে সরকার পড়ে যাবে। এটা তো তাদের কথা, আর আমরা তো চাই লাশের পর লাশ করুন। তারপর হিন্দু, বৌদ্ধ, খ্রিস্টান কাঁপতে পারেনি, প্রত্যেকে 11টা গির্জা বেরিয়েছে, মন্দির বেরিয়েছে, বুদ্ধ মঠ বেরিয়েছে, এবং হিন্দুরা যারা আন্দোলন করলো সেই ইসকনের লিডারকে গ্রেফতার করেছে এবং আওয়ামী লীগ অত্যাচার শুরু করেছে তাদের উপর। এই মানে সংখ্যালঘুদের উপর এই অত্যাচার কিসের জন্য? কেন তাদের উপর এইভাবে নির্মমভাবে তাদের অত্যাচার করা হচ্ছে এবং তাদের উপর হামলা করা হচ্ছে? সেটা একটি তো প্রশ্ন।
So this was the audio clip that has been released of Sheikh Hasina. Meanwhile, justice continues to await the ISKCON priest Chinmoy. A week after he was arrested on sedition charges, the bail hearing came up today and no lawyer appeared for the priest. This pushed the bail hearing to the next month, which means Chinmoy will remain in jail for another month. ISKCON has said that a Bangladeshi lawyer, Regan Acharya, who was defending Chinmoy was brutally attacked at his home by Islamists and is currently in the ICU. And this is what led to the other lawyers refusing to appear for the priest during the bail hearing. That led to the Chattogram court to adjourn the proceedings to the 2nd of January 2025.
पहले तो हम लोग बहुत ही आशा कर रहे थे कि उनको बेल मिल जाएगी। जो रेगन रॉय करके उनके जो एक एडवोकेट थे, उनको इतनी बुरी तरह से मारा उन्होंने, घर में घुसकर उनके घर को पूरा तहस नहस कर दिया। आज कोई उनके पक्ष का वकील ही नहीं पहुंच पाया और उनके अगेंस्ट में पुलिस ने मामला भी दर्ज करके रखा है। 9-10 दिन वो जेल में थे, वो बहुत ही दिक्कत में थे। हमने देखा कि किस तरह उनको जो प्रसाद और दवा देने के लिए 2 ब्रह्मचारी जाते थे, उनको भी गिरफ्तार करके हटा दिया। मेरे को तो बहुत शंका होने लगी है कि वो उनकी स्थिति कैसी है।
Now, the atrocities on Bangladeshi Hindus have also found resonance in the UK Parliament. The British MPs have also spoken up on the violence against the Bangladeshi Hindus in the UK Parliament, raking up the attacks on Hindus and the derailing of the law and order in the country. The MPs requested a statement from the Foreign Secretary on the situation and expressed deep concern over the violence.
A leading Hindu monk, Chinmoy Krishna Das, who is a former leader of the ISKCON Krishna consciousness movement, has been arrested. People are concerned that whilst he was engaged in exclusively peaceful protest, he has been denied due process, charged with sedition and refused bail. Yet none of the individuals who attacked the temples has been apprehended or charged. The situation is clearly on a knife edge, and with such large diaspora populations in the UK and with large Hindu communities with strong links to the community in Bangladesh, I'd ask my honourable friend what more she can do to have discussions with the Bangladeshi government to ensure that, and with other partners in the region, to ensure that tensions are lowered, the rule of law put into effect, and calm and order restored.
First of all, I'd like to thank the Right Honourable Member for this UQ. It's an important subject, and he's also raised the arrest of the ISKCON leader, and it's a place of worship I too am very familiar with, near his constituency. But Mr. Speaker, these are deep and long-standing ties between our two countries, and the Minister herself is right to point out that even though she's visited Bangladesh recently, as my right honourable friend, the member opposite, has said, The degree of escalation in the violence is deeply, deeply concerning. And what we are witnessing now is just uncontrolled violence in many quarters. And we are now watching with horror and shock as further violence is spread in Bangladesh. And all our thoughts in this House are most definitely with the diaspora community here and those who are affected in Bangladesh. These are deeply disturbing reports.
Remember, back home as well, politics has been playing out over the horror in Bangladesh. While centre has expressed strong protest, the opposition has been questioning the centre and questioning the silence of the Prime Minister on the issue.
टीएमसी क्या कर रहे हैं बांग्लादेश इशू को लेकर के? गाजा में अगर इजराइल बम मारता है तो उनका और एकदम दिल धड़कता है उसके लिए। बगल में जो बंगाली करते हैं जो पार्टी जो बंगाली के ऊपर अत्याचार हो रहा है उसके लिए कुछ नहीं बोल रहे। हिंदू बांग्लादेश में बंगाली नहीं है क्या? तो उनकी राजनीति कौन कर रहा है? अब हिम्मत है तो उसका विरोध करो कि अमानविक है, केंद्र के ऊपर क्यों छोड़ देते हैं?
भारत के प्रधानमंत्री जो विश्व गुरु बनते हैं, हिंदुओं पर अत्याचार हो रहा है, माइनॉरिटी पे अत्याचार हो रहा है बांग्लादेश में, एक जुबान नहीं बोल पा रहा है। काश वो जाते इंदिरा जी की समाज पर और प्रेरणा लेते, शक्ति लेते और हिंदुओं की रक्षा करते बांग्लादेश में।
भारत सरकार को चिंता करनी चाहिए। भारत सरकार चिंतित हो क्योंकि इस तरह का काम नहीं हो तो भारत सरकार क्या ताकतवर सरकार बनती है अपने आप को, अगर हमारे साधु संतों का भी सम्मान नहीं कर सकती।
Meanwhile, protests also broke out outside the UN office in Delhi with the Hindu Suraksha Seva Trust members holding placards against Mohammad Yunus. My colleague Pradeep Datta brings us this report.
You can see the members of Hindu Suraksha Seva Trust. They are protesting outside United Nations office. They are raising slogans. They are protesting against persecution of Hindus in Bangladesh. They are saying the genocide against the Hindus need to stop because for the last several months we have seen that the Hindus are being targeted in Bangladesh by Islamist radical elements. So they are questioning silence of United Nations. They are saying the United Nations have been raising voice about Gaza. Why they have not been uttering a word about Hindus. That's one of the reasons you can see right now. They are protesting. Police is trying to stop them. Already area has been properly barricaded. You can see Syrian officer right now having interaction with Raju Das, who is leading this protest of Hindu Seva Suraksha Trust. And police is asking them to stop. So right now you can see they are raising their voice. They are protesting. And they want that atrocities against Hindus need to stop. We have seen that ever since Sheikh Hasina government has been toppled, Hindus are being targeted. Few days back, in fact, ISKCON's chief was also arrested. And the people who had gone with the Prasad, they were also arrested. And his advocate has also been targeted. So persecution against the Hindus are continuing in this region. We have seen that how many of the temples have been desecrated. Many of the religious places of the Hindus have been vandalized. And also we have seen that women have also been targeted. So very different kind of a story that is emerging from Bangladesh. That's one of the reasons that the anger is developing here in India. The people here had been asking Prime Minister Narendra Modi also to intervene. And here you can see them raising slogans, protesting outside this United Nations office. Bangladesh mein Hinduon ke katlo, murdabad, murdabad. These are the placards they're holding in their hand. Bharat Sarkar Bangladesh mein Hindu mandiron ko suraksha prabandh kare. They want that security needs to be provided to all the temples here. We have seen that ever since the new regime has come, that the Hindus are being targeted. Here you can see they are protesting, raising slogans. Police is trying to stop them. Area has been properly barricaded. The questions they are raising: why is United Nations silent? Why a selective condemnation from their side? Why a selective word from their side? Now that's one of the reasons that they are protesting.
And well, despite the worldwide outrage against the atrocities on Hindus in Bangladesh, the interim government in Bangladesh continues to say that minorities are safe in the country. We're keeping a track of the developments on that story. Quick break. We'll be right back.